it's recording now. And we can just kind of start whenever.
Right. Hey, Sam.
Well, hey, Glenn. Look at this. This is Sam and Glenn from the third floor.
Yeah.
Not the basement.
The third floor in Roanoke, Virginia.
We're in Virginia. Yep, it's right in Roanoke County, right on the border. Glenn's on his way to visit his daughter in Florida. And they got lost, and he ended up here.
Yeah.
So I said, well, I guess I got to feed him. So he came over, we had a bite, and we're just hanging out.
Yes, this is like so exciting for me. Thank you.
Yeah, this is cool.
Awesome.
We were talking in the car ride over here that it's been about a year that we've known each other in some capacity. We started with our Bob Dylan birthday ranking last May, and here we are. April 30th.
Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of speechless. Very,
so
very cool.
We're trying to break YouTube here, break the internet, as they say.
So we both got gifts for each other, so we're gonna share them here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so who wants to go first?
You go first.
I'll go first.
Yes, and it's just a lot of cash.
Okay, so Sam gave me the Wallflowers, bringing down the horse CD, which I don't have, and I used to have
their second album.
I'm a fan. It's a great album. One Headlight and
Three Marlenas and
what's the other song on there that I love?
The Difference. The Only Difference was a big hit.
Is it Three Marlenas? Yeah,
Three Marlenas is on there.
That's the one. But, and Sam, look at
what could it be?
It's a brand new record.
Yeah, and that's what I think it is, because I've been hanging on to it for probably 7 or 8 months.
This is cool. I can't even believe this, Sam.
So, only I think Glenn was the one that I wanted to have this. And
awesome!
Isn't that cool?
I do not have this.
So this was released through Oh Boy Records, which is John Prine's label. First of all, look at that hype. Which you definitely want to keep.
Yeah.
The sketch of Prine, and this was a limited edition double album. It's Irish green and orange.
Oh, fantastic!
So it's
I'm not even gonna open it, so I'll open it on my channel when I get home, so I can
so
show them.
So one record is green, like transparent, and the other one is orange.
Because
his wife is Irish. So it's the first time. I think it's the first time it was on vinyl, and it just came out last year. Toward the end of last year. It was on CD because it came out in like 2005, and so it was never released.
That is so cool. Thank you so much. I love this.
So it's got great stuff. Long Monday is one of my favorites. His version of Clay Pigeons and Bear Creek Blues, which is really fun. Just great songs on there.
This is so cool.
This was his comeback album after his big cancer fight.
Yeah.
And so he didn't think he would sing again, and there he is.
That is a cool sticker.
Isn't that cool?
The caricature of it in there is amazing.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. Thanks so much,
Sam.
man.
And I've heard good things about the pressing. I've actually never listened to it because I have a copy myself.
Wow, I was not expecting that at all.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's go to the music first.
Okay.
So these are just a couple of records that I had in my collection. One I actually bought. They're used, but I bought them for you, and they're not wrapped. So here, you can. I'll let you do that.
Let's see. And in a beautiful tote bag.
Yeah, that Fresh Coast is a grocery store.
They don't
cheap-ass grocery store.
They don't sponsor our channel.
No.
So we don't get money. I'll just reach in and pull.
Yeah, just pull.
All right. So there's the first. Okay, I know because of you all about this album, but
you don't have it, right?
I don't have it.
Oh.
No, I don't.
I think you'll love it.
John Hart, you just showed this album.
I found it
on your decades.
It's always hard to find use, and I have it, and I found a second used copy a couple of weeks ago, and I went, I gotta get this for sale because it's not easy to find.
Aeroplane by John Hartford.
Yeah.
If you watch Glen's channel at all, he shows this quite a bit. And it was just on your
important album in my life.
One of your best decades albums, right?
I think you'll love it.
Produced by David Brumberg.
Yeah.
Know all about him. I've seen him. And he plays on this album as well?
No, he just produced it. No.
I didn't know.
Norman Blake.
Yeah.
Is the guitarist.
I didn't know Brumberg produced.
Yeah.
Well, that's very cool.
Yeah.
To have a piece of Glen.
And I had two of these copies. I don't know where I ended up with the second one. I noticed when I was going through my records. So.
Oh,
cool. The covers, the record's in fairly good shape, but it's unfortunately. But it's got some cool songs on it. They do a cover of Third Great Rendezvous, you know, the low rate romance, Third Great Rendezvous.
I think so.
Yeah, they do that. And there's some guest artists on it.
There's a lot of guest artists on here. Good night. So this is the Earl Scruggs review for those of you that didn't see. Joan Baez, Bonnie Bramlett, David Briggs, Kenneth Buttrey, Johnny Cash, Leonard Cohen, Charlie Daniels, Ramblin' Jack, Dan Fogelberg, Billy Joel, Jim Keltner, Bob Johnston, Kenny Loggins, Roger McGuinn, Jim Messina. Good night. A few to say the least. Very cool. That's very cool. Let's see. Hey Porter, I know that. Song to Woody.
Yeah.
Bleecker Street Rag, I know that. Very cool. On the Columbia label. That's really exciting. I don't have a lot of bluegrass.
And then these CDs, there's one's from me. It's my favorite Canadian band from Toronto. And Lowest of the Low. This is kind of from me, from Larry.
From Larry?
Larry gave me this book, and I finished reading it.
Oh.
Van Morrison. So I thought you might enjoy it.
I've heard of Van Morrison.
You've heard of Van. It's pretty good. It's just a breakdown of all his albums and interviews that he's done over the years.
I just bought that album.
Yeah.
This is the one I turned.
So I thought you might enjoy it.
Very cool.
Yeah. That kind of came from Larry.
Kind of from Larry.
Originated from Larry.
Just passing the buck.
Yeah. And regifting. So I love this album so much. It's
the
great.
lowest. I've heard you talk about this.
Indie Canadian band from Toronto. Great stuff. Rootsy rock, I guess you'd call it. There's some cool stuff on there. I think you'll like it.
Very cool. Yeah, I've heard you talk about this a lot. You've talked about like early videos.
Guys.
You talked about them.
Yeah, and that's from Larry. That's a present from Larry.
Larry Graves, folks.
King of America.
My first Elvis Costello record. I don't own any Elvis.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, you know, we joke on the live chats that you're kind of like the Levon Helm of the group, right?
Right.
You're all a Canadian.
Right.
You're the Southern guy.
Right.
So I'm making you an honorary Canadian.
Okay.
Okay. So this whole bag here.
I can't speak French.
You don't have to.
Okay.
You can say merci.
Merci.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So let's start with. You get yourself. Oh, look! I left the price tag on it. It's okay.
There's the exchange.
There, you get yourself a
Awesome.
Canadian flag.
Awesome.
Okay.
I love it.
The next thing you get is this is something that everybody who lives in Canada, when they move to the States, they always ask us to pick up ketchup chips.
Ketchup. I like ketchup and I like chips.
You can't get them here.
Very cool. Family size, please. What kind of family? I'll eat those with lunch.
What else have we got?
Oh my word, Glenn.
Canadian chocolate bars.
Okay.
This is like a mixture of all the Canadian chocolate bars you can't get here. Coffee Crisp, Smarties, which is like our version of M&M's, Aero bars, and they're all.
So my former supervisor at work was from Canada, and she talked about Smarties, because our Smarties are different than your Smarties. They're like sweet tarts.
Yeah.
And
no, these are chocolate, candy-coated chocolate.
And she talked about Smarties because she would give me gifts, like, just for being a good worker. And so I went online and bought her a big box of Smarties.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I never tried them, so very cool.
What else?
Oh my word.
Another chocolate bar that's in Canada only. O. Henry.
O. Henry. They used to be bigger down here. O. Henry bars.
Did they make them down
there?
They
used to, but they're hard to find.
Okay, well there you go.
I've never had one.
Okay.
All right. Word, Glenn.
Now, since my daughter and son-in-law are now in Florida, they always beg me to bring a bottle of this with me because you can't get it in the States.
Okay.
It's rye whiskey.
Wow.
40 Creek rye. I just bought you a small little bottle just so you could try it. If you don't like it, then.
Very cool. It's gonna be a good time tonight. Come on over.
There you go.
To the third floor.
Now here you go.
Some cool buttons.
I Love Canada buttons.
Wow.
And one more thing, when you're having a bath, you'll always think fondly of us Canadians.
That's so cool. I will think of Glenn when I bathe. Or Robert or Larry. All my friends up in that neighborhood.
There you go.
Awesome.
You're not
Thank you so much. This is so cool. Way too much.
There we go.
Well, there you go, folks. It's Christmas in Virginia.
Yes.
And at the end of April. So we're gonna be back. We're Glenn brought over some musical instruments, and I think we're
gonna try and work up a song here and then record it.
If not, we'll look like a couple of fools.
Yeah, if not, we won't record it, and you won't ever know.
You won't know. So, yeah. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
Thank y'all for watching. I always say y'all be good, and we'll see you soon.
That's awesome.
Very cool. That's so. I'm blown away.